dun, 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 dun. I think we're live. All right. Yeah, it says we're live. Oh my goodness. Okay. And Mandy's on her way, and she's gonna send Tilly a link so she can get here too, because we want Tilly up here. And let me pop the chat out. Pop out chat. Hey Clancy. Hey sweetheart. What are you doing? You got work today? Oh. Okay, I think I got this organized. Hey, Philsey. Hey, doll baby. What are you doing? What are you into today? We're going to have Mandy up here. Mandy's stream kind of went bonkers. I don't know. She was like screwing up. It was buffering. I can't think today. Hey, Susan. How are you? You got to go in at 4:30. I'll make something good. I'm going to make a pork roast, do pulled pork. My husband has been after me. He bought a beautiful roast, and we have that pressure crock pot, and I'm going to put that sucker in there and with some barbecue sauce, and we're going to have pulled pork sandwiches tonight and tater chips. Healthy food. Actually, just Southern barbecue food, right? Actually, I might make some tater salad, or I might just get him just to buy some because it's a lot of work. Hey, Dewey. You're at the docks. Oh, God. I was there yesterday. I got to go back Monday. Fingers crossed. I hope they give you some good news for once. Oh, and your tweet yesterday where you said that you needed an excuse to eat pumpkin pie. You never need an excuse to eat pie. There is a pie. Oh, Lord. You're soaking up some sun. I wish we had sun here. It's overcast, and they say it's going to rain tomorrow night. We were planning on going to Lowe's and picking up garden stuff. And how we see you. Hey, doll baby. Yeah, we were going to get. Oh, please do. Please do. I want to see. Oh, my daughter showed me where she lives in Mexico is Tulum. I don't know if you know about it, but it's like this artist retreat. It's like the most spiritual place, supposedly, and all this. I tell you what, my kid has become so calm. She handles things so much easier, and it's just really neat. But in Tulum, they have a lot of artists and stuff, and they were doing decoupage on wood. Pictures of dancers, like old-fashioned pictures of dancers, like black and white. And she had some of them, and they were just beautiful. And I was like, I could probably do that. But I don't think I will because I've got enough craft stuff here. If I buy any more craft stuff and don't end up making anything, my husband's going to kill me. Hey, Steve Yoakum. Shannon, kiss, and all that shit. That's right. Oh, Lord. I've missed y'all. I'm going to try to do live stream when I do that, when I put that pork in. So you can see what the heck I'm doing. But they're so laxed up here. They don't really care what I do because I've been here so long. Oh, my husband came in. He said, I think I got a specific lady that's in the office trouble. And I said, why? Because he's second in command over two companies. That's just the easiest way to think. He said, because we can't figure out what she does all day. He said, we don't pay her that much, but he literally asked her, what do you do? And she couldn't tell you. Hey, Gina, you subbed and got no notification. I know, honey, it's not giving out notifications for anybody. Like people that I've been subbed to forever. I have to go in and check ever so often to see who's on or who's been on. And I'm missing live streams, and it makes me sad. But hey, Deb D, Family Vlogs. I've seen your comments in different channels. You're always so sweet. But I'm glad you're here, Gina. But yeah, they asked her, they said, what do you do? She said, well, I help so-and-so sometimes with the ordering of supplies if he needs me to, and order office material. And I thought, that takes about a half an hour at most to do both things. But yeah, so you got one on your phone? Good. Oh, Lord. It's so good to see everybody. You got a notification, Joker? Good. There's Julie Pooley. You're so cute. Julie Pooley is in every chat and everybody loves her. You can't help it. She's cute. She's funny. She always makes cute comments. It cracks me up. My hairdresser, we're trying to figure out when she can get here. Okay. She said, send my link on Twitter. Hang on. I just did. Where is Mandy? All right. Let me try this. Let me try to send it to her on Twitter again. I don't know what's going on. I didn't get it. It's right above you, honey. I'm seeing it in your DM. Right there it is. In your DM, huh? You got it? I'm talking. She can't, like, she's going to answer back. Well, actually, she is. She's typing in Twitter. We've got too much technology and none of us know how to use it all. You didn't get it. It's right here below. I keep sending it.
Are we live yet, Mama?
Yes, you're live. How could you not? I sent that thing 3 times.
Did you?
I did. Why was
Lord.
it up?
Okay, let me turn my camera off because I'm gonna be okay. Let me find the
Yeah, we need to send it to
chat. We gotta find Tilly. Okay, I'm gonna tweet it out.
Okay, yeah, I need to tweet that too. Some people are saying they didn't get any notification. That's craziness.
Okay, hold on, let me pause. Okay, I had to pause my. We already got 4 thumbs down. How y'all doing? How y'all doing?
Yeah.
Hey, Julie Cooley, Feltzy, Clancy. Hey, y'all. Susan. Y'all are already here. Dewey. Hey, Dewey. Susan. I need Tilly Mays. Hey, Shannon. Kiss, kiss.
Somebody
anybody
to give us a DM or something. I think she's on my Twitter.
Tilly, there she is. Hello. What is we need your I couldn't find you on I thought we were following each other on Twitter. Tilly. Hey, Gypsy, Clancy, Feltzy, my love.
Tina.
Debbie. Listen how I say we see you's name. We chi you. We chi you.
You were doing that yesterday. Did Stewie start that with chi you?
No, it's because of that Julie.
Oh, Julie did it. Oh, okay. Because I love Stewie's accent. I can listen to him talk all day long.
Yeah, Stewie's at the zoo. I just got a message from hey Pippi. Gina, I don't know how to work Twitter. You did great, Gina. I got the recipe, girl. You're so good. Hey, Tanya.
Awesome. Hey, Tanya. I just met her, I think, a few days ago?
Right, and I love her.
I haven't gotten to know her yet, but I'm glad to see you in here. Nice to meet you.
Okay, Tilly.
Tilly, email me. Well, email is going to be hard. Just send me a DM. I don't have you blocked on Twitter.
Me either. Hey, Steve, bite me. I only stalk on Twitter.
Hey, Blonde PG. Got a notification for the first time in a long time. Thank you, Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they're getting it to work. They hired 80,000 people at the beginning of no, it was end of last summer, I think. 80,000 people to work at YouTube, and they still can't get their shit together.
Wow. Hey, Blonde. Make sure you don't use dark olive oil. Okay. I'm going to follow the recipe. I'm going to make my own Isle of Misfit toys. That's right. You know it.
That's it.
Hey, Jane.
What are you making?
Mayonnaise. She makes her own mayonnaise.
Yeah.
I haven't had Twitter. Okay, Tilly, no damn wonder. I was about to cry. Hey, Shauna. Shauna, you want to come on panel too, baby?
Yeah.
We're just having a panel because my shit kept buffering. I don't know what the hell, but Mom, I think it might have been my my signal, Mama Beth, because
it had to be. There was nothing else wrong. Either you can let Sean do it or I'll do it, and we'll help you get a VPN because I've had a VPN forever, And I
Okay.
use Tor on my computer a lot, more so than I do the other stuff. Like you have to go through Tor and then Google or Google Chrome.
Oh,
This.
look, my bad. Rachella, to you. Hi, I'm new here. I found you through being
Oh,
harassed by, as well. Seems she's doing this. She's been
well,
doing this.
let me
Uh,
tell you, Irish Marie and I have been at odds for about a year. And it got to the point where she was having live streams and I just started recording them because it was nothing but bashing and being really hateful, mean, saying horrible things. And I recorded them. And I'm not ashamed. I've told everybody I recorded them. And then I put them up on my channel. And I'm like, if you want to know what someone really is like, you listen to them in their live stream and how they talk to others and about others. And she burned herself. And it took what, about a month, Mandy?
don't dox. No, don't dox.
No docs,
I'm
no docs.
a comment.
It,
Please don't dox.
yeah, don't dox anybody.
Hello, we're over all that. Look, we're not here
what I was
for.
saying is it took about a month. It took about a month or so, and she DM'd her husband DM'd me, then she DM'd me. And she was sweet and kind and apologetic. She said she explained she was going through a rough time. I said, I know. That was my first comment I ever made about you. And you know what? We're good. And if someone has gone through a lot of crap, and she has been,
Yeah,
and you know what? Sometimes they need a reboot. Sometimes they've got to just say, okay, she took a time out.
No offense, Rochella, but you know, I care about her, even though she don't like me and she makes it known. I still have, she goes through a lot. Like Mama Beth said, I was making sure it was the right person. There were several hours.
Okay.
It's okay. It's fine. We don't even know if that was her, but just please don't.
Yeah,
Don't do that.
We don't want any personal information because there are people who sit on sidelines and they make notes and then they go after people under troll accounts. And I don't want to bring any harassment onto anybody.
No. Which you said there's so much negativity on YouTube. I'm thinking of leaving it, but I would don't leave. Please don't.
Don't leave.
We're about to turn that shit around because I'm getting sick of it too. And I was about to leave, but look, this is okay. Tilly Mae's listening. It's okay, Rachel. It's okay, Rachella.
Is it Rachella or Rachella?
Right. That's what I'm probably
I don't
messing
know.
around. Hey, Angie. Yep, I do too, Tilly. So, I love Irish Marie. She goes through a lot. She has, and I'll be your punching bag. I don't mind. You know what I mean?
See, I would rather listen to someone talk about what's going on. I mean, that's what I do, or I haven't for a while, but I've been off.
Rachella says she contacted several of my family members and such. What? Well, sore fucking
you need to talk to her about that.
Bless your heart, Gina. I'm so sorry, Gina.
Did you have surgery? Oh Lord, I touched a dog.
Oh, I was my little dog does that. Okay, I was saying it right. Rachella. Rachella. I like that.
That's pretty.
Hey, Mallory.
Mallory, you naughty girl. What are you doing?
She's just stalking Monique. Oh, and Shauna's stalking Mallory. Oh, this is gorgeous. I love it.
We stalk each other.
Shauna, you want a link, baby? You want to come up here and give us some wisdom? Hello, Corey. Hello, Susan. Gina C. I love you already. I'm going to have to unsub a person or two I see.
It's a hard thing to believe, but yeah, I actually do shut up and listen.
It's Italian. I love that. Well, you know what, Corey? I'm gonna tell you something. You're gorgeous. I seen your video and listen. I've come to the realization being on YouTube and in the drama community and then boy for about a year and a half now. I've realized that, because I was that person that thought if everybody didn't like me the way I liked them, then it got to my feelings, but you have to grow a thick skin and realize that everybody's not going to like you. Girl, go look at all the thumbs down on my videos, my positive video. Yeah, and look at us. We already got 4 thumbs down and 2 thumbs up. And that's all I can see. I haven't even refreshed, so it's
My
probably more.
my video the other day about creators, cons, and computers had more thumbs up than thumbs down, and I think that's the first time in probably 6 months. I
Mhm.
just have to laugh because it doesn't matter.
Right.
I mean, they count either way. But
Right.
yeah, people get really, that come in and they go, oh, someone says Mama Beth went on, I'm gonna go give her a thumbs down and then see what she says.
Yeah, I just realized, it took me a while, but I realized that, um, you have to be yourself. You can't please everybody, and that's okay. It's okay.
Hey,
Um,
Jay.
you know, Shauna, are you going to come on panel, boo?
Yeah, if you want,
Uh,
come on up.
I'll send you a link. I'll link everybody up. Mallory, you want to come on panel? This goes beyond having a thick skin. There, calling people fucking pedophiles.
Yeah, I
They
know.
can go. They
We
can
might,
get people killed. Yeah, listen, Diane. No disrespect. Hey, Glenda, you want a link? Come up here with us,
yeah,
please.
we
We need.
also discussed that,
We're
and
not. We cannot discuss that. There is. I'm gonna let. We need Glenda up here right now. I got
yeah,
a thumbs down and laughed and laughed. Thanks for the view. That's right, Susan. It's a view.
that's right.
Mandy, can you write something this side? Okay, yes, I will. Please sub me up. I'm
Yeah,
gonna write. I love is yeah.
you can't. You're at an auction. Oh, you're selling that car, aren't you? Are you
Oh,
model the old, it's 1920s Model T, I think.
oh wow. Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, he sold his Maserati, and he sold his Xfinity, and he does cars. That's like one of his things, and I love it.
Mhm. That's awesome. I talked to little Rosie's husband, y'all. Anybody that wants to
Yeah.
know, um, her son, well, their son graduated from firefighters school classes and stuff. He's good to go. Um,
Yay.
and Mr. B, her husband, bought a truck, an old truck, for them to have for him and the son, the youngest son, to have a project to do together. So a father son thing to do, and they're doing really good, the best they can. Yes, hashtag 9 cents, Gina.
Mhm.
Oh my God, that makes my heart swell. Um, yeah, he Clancy, yeah, we've seen it, but it'll be okay. But I just, to hear he's telling me he's doing really good. Um, it makes me feel good to know that I mean, he knows he'll, text me whenever. He'll call me whenever. Um, he knows I loved his wife. She
Yeah.
told him, "That's my big sister. That girl has stood up for me." I didn't give a, I mean, the truth was the truth, and that was it. But he just, he's doing the best he can. And yes, hashtag 9 cents. And he called me last night, in fact, and I missed a call, but then I texted him back, and his friend had took him to a pizzeria,
Aw.
and so he had just gotten home and he was just chilling. Yes, Monique, he stays in touch with me. um oh, Susan, I try. I love that woman to death. And people that want to say you can't be friends with people on YouTube can suck my right tit, because yes, you can.
Sure
That
can.
you sure can. I've got more friends on YouTube than I do in real life, so how about that?
Yeah,
um
I have met most of the people that I am really close to. I end up meeting, and this has been going on since the AOL chat room days. I mean, I have friends all over that we actually meet up like once a year in the summer, usually in June. Yeah, it's going to be in June at a wedding. One of our friends is getting married, and you make real friends online just like you do in real life, because you talk to each other more. Actually, I think here, like my friends in real life, I might talk to them once or twice a week. You know, I'll love them. You know, kind of averages out. But I talk to them all freaking day, because wherever I'm going, I've got my phone with me. I'm texting, I'm DMing, I'm doing this and that and forth. So you get more contact, and it is bonds. And you know what? Through everything that she went through, her husband is handling the grief and aftermath so beautifully.
Yes.
Much better than I could, because I just fall apart.
I really don't. I just don't know what I would do if I lost my husband. It would. I think my world. You know, in right now, I would say I would lose. My world would just be gone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But you have to carry on. And Rachella, if you sub to me, baby, that's fine. I did not mean I promise I did not mean anything by it. We're just trying to, you know, we're just trying to keep it light. Things have been so freaking dark and deep and just drab. You know what I mean? We're just here to have a good time.
Great job, Glenda. Congratulations. Look, he got 30.
Oh, shit, yes.
But after the auction's cut, he gets around 10K, but we spent far more on buying more trucks because I'm stupid. No, you're
Glenda,
like, does that shit.
I'm gonna need my my allowance.
Yeah, go ahead, cut her check. Okay.
My birthday's coming up, Glenda. It's April the 11th, 411. You can't forget it. Come on, send me a birthday present. I'm joking. That's good. I'm so happy for y'all.
I have to say, you know, this, you talk about it being dark. Okay. It's been going on for like it's gotten intense over the last month or so. And last night I snapped at my husband's, and I don't usually, it's very rare. I mean, I talk about, you know, that we do things together, and we always try to have a real respect. And and I'm in an excellent relationship, but I just snapped at him.
Yeah.
And I said some bad words, and it was just real quick. And he just looked at me, and I said, I am sorry. This shit's getting to me. All the shit on YouTube, the stress, and I've got some health issues I'm stressing over. And then my daughter leaving and going to Mexico. And,
you know what's going on there. That stresses you out.
Oh my God. And, she's got a new job, but it's just a lot of stuff. And she took one of my favorite blouses. And so I have,
okay.
Oh my God, I was so mad at her. It's one of my favorites. I said, I'm under a lot of stress. And I said, I don't normally talk like that. And I certainly don't talk like that to him. On here, I cuss more. And I'm a little bitchier, sometimes a lot bitchier than I am in my real life. And it gets my stress out. But, I have been stressed from it instead in the last probably 3 weeks. And I'm just like, I need to start back meditating or doing something, because it's getting to me.
Weezer, you want to link, sis?
Yeah, come on up.
Everybody's telling Glenda, and Gina said my birthday's let me go back up. The 7th.
I'm so sorry.
And then and then Angie.
My birthday's
my birthday's April. Aries rocks. Tilly Mae's got 2 chilling with the birthdays in April. Oh, Deb, I'm so sorry, baby. I could not imagine. I just could not. Get back to cleaning, Tilly.
Yeah, you can't cuss them a lot. You can't cuss a lot when you got kids. And like when my daughter was little, I didn't use any profanity at all. Since I've been on YouTube.
Well, I think because you can let go. You know what I mean? You can kind of let loose, not let go, but let loose,
Yeah. And we do, and we get to giggling, and sometimes it's just in regular conversation. I'm like, but last night when I said what I said, it sounded like something I'd say on YouTube. not in real life. And he just looked at me like, where'd that come from? And I'm like, I am so sorry. And he was like, oh, it's all right. You're under a lot of stress. You're really upset. I'm like, yeah, because Madeline was calling me all day. And then we're trying to get dinner together so we can eat. She's eating already. She's like, just leave me on so I can eat dinner with you. God love her.
Right.
Oh, and I worry. Well, we're about
Mills had a late night last night. Mike and Mills had a late night last night.
I still don't have
And
notifications.
that guy is a creep from
Who?
ugh.
Who? I haven't watched it. Tell me about it. Give me the lowdown.
I call him Mr. Creepo. Mills, you want to come up?
Yeah, Mel.
Maybe I'll send you a link. Please come up. I'll send you a link. I can put it in Hangouts or Twitter for you. And you can come up.
Give us a synopsis of what's going on, and I'll be watching it later, but I want to know.
Why did you okay, Weezer, that pisses me off because no, I don't look at people, we're all grown. And guess what? Nobody has the right to say, oh, you were on such and such's panel, or well, this and that. Leave people alone. Live your own life.
Yeah.
Because you know what? You might be that person one day that somebody says, oh, why the hell were you on their panel? Blah, 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 blah.
Sorry.
Don't.
Yeah. You be on, if you want to be on a panel, you just come on up.
No, North Carolina. Yeah, I'm talking about Angelo being a creep. Yeah.
Wait,
yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Girl, whoever you, man, dude, girl, whoever you are a troll. And you know damn well I wasn't talking about no fucking Angelo. Now get the hell out of here. No, I was not talking.
I didn't think so. I was like, we're just talking to him, and
what they do. See what they do. Well, you can go in timeout for a little bit and think about it. How about that?
We don't need that shit. Why come in here starting shit, idiots?
That's what they want to do. Well, she can sit in he or she can sit in timeout for 300. I wish they would. Somebody said, I wish that they had the option. You could choose like how long they stay in timeout. Hey, Dave.
Yeah. Corey, my daughter has been all over, and I love the fact that she's not afraid to travel. She has a, I think, somewhat healthy fear, not enough in my opinion, but she's been all over the place, Europe and Ireland. She loves Ireland, and Iceland was great, except for it was too expensive. She said, she's in Canada now. She's living in Mexico. I think she's going to Ecuador. I know she's been once. She went to Venezuela. No fucking way. She got the hell out of there. She was just there for a job that lasted like 2 days. She's a photographer. And she also does, now she's doing construction and tourism. So it's cool that my kid could find a hustle anywhere she wanted to go. And I think she's going to Spain next. But yeah, she's 27, no ties, no kids, no nothing. She can talk to me every 5 minutes if she wants to. So she's very brave, and she loves it, and she's learned Spanish in 8 months. She's fully fluent, and I'm like, okay, now you need to go to Spain, and then you need to go to France, because when she was little, I was teaching her French. And no, Mom, I don't want to talk in French. You know how kids do. And I'm like, go to France. I said, you'll see that it's very similar to Spanish, and you'll be able to learn it. And then go to Italy. And she's like, okay. I'm like, oh.
Oh, get the hell out of here.
Oh,
goodbye. You're getting hid from the channel. Don't even try it. Look at the names. I tell you what. They just really try. No, I hit them. They ain't coming back.
Good. Yeah. Remember when they were saying that? Oh, you've done so many things. You've hurt so many people. And then I kept saying, who?
Right.
Find somebody. And then there were two that were bitching that, oh, I had done something terrible. And then it turned out they were big fat liars. And, you know, and now everybody's like, oh, shit. Maybe we were wrong. I'm like, I've never hurt anybody in my life. Not, and certainly not on here.
Right.
You know, so, yeah, you got to be careful. But yet, Mama Beth nearly killed me. What happened to Kyle? Fart boy, I make a truce with him and then he leaves. Anybody know?
He left?
Yeah. He left a
Oh.
message and said that it was just too much for him. He was just not thick-skinned enough, couldn't handle it, and he left and he deleted his Twitter. I think he deleted his channel too. And I'm like,
Damn it. See what people do is just, you know, we live in a free country. I don't understand it. How people can just think that they can, you know, tell people what to do. Good grief, we got some lurkers.
60s.
82 people watching. Hey, 60s flower child.
That's pretty good when at 3:16 in the afternoon on a Friday, I can pull that many people in here. I guess they're waiting for me to cuss somebody out.
I haven't even tweeted out. I got in trouble yesterday for my live stream, and I was advised not to be taking any not to take any medical advice on YouTube. Honey, I have a shrink. I have a drug addiction therapist, doctor. So I don't think I will be coming on YouTube looking for any medical advice. The only medical advice I've asked about is freaking menopause. Okay. And that's because, you know, right. I think something between Kyle and Yup. Oh, really?
Yeah, they were just not clicking, but then again, I don't know her side because she's had me blocked.
Oh, listen, we chew you. I don't call him we see. Well, I call it we chew you because that Julie. Someone accused him of being a creep for being a man. You know what? And me and Mama Beth were on Twitter, and we were like, you know what? Listen, my son's 24, and he would much rather hang out with me and, you know, my couple of friends that are, you know, my age, that we hang out, we go to the creek, we go to the pool, stuff like that. But guess what? It keeps his ass out of shit. It keeps him out of the streets. It keeps him away from those kids that are doing freaking drugs and stuff like that. So there's nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Hey,
my daughter,
Morgan.
and the majority of her time, okay, well, she had some jobs to do. She had some shoots in, let's see, she went to Baltimore. She didn't have anything in Baltimore. I think she had some in Virginia, and she had some in Raleigh. And then she didn't even see her dad. And but that wasn't her. That was him because he's an asshole. But
I know how that is.
Yeah. So, but she did see my brother and her first cousins, my two nieces, and she saw my parents briefly. And then she spent like the rest of the time with me. And I swear it's like we finish each other's sentences. And she was helping me do like spring cleaning and getting everything organized. And she really did a great job. Of course, we gave her money, you know, those. But
of course, well, Mama.
She said, I need some like beachwear clothes. Well, I have all sorts of sundresses, and they're in every size because I've been every size.
Right. Same. Well, same.
Yeah, she didn't show me everything she took, and she took some things that were new. She was like, I love this. It's a dress on me. I'm like, that's a shirt, and I love it, and I paid $90 for it. She's like,
right.
I'm like, no.
Oh, I remember when you were buying her boho clothes. I love boho clothes. I love them. They're so comfortable and cute.
She got a little.
Get the hell out of here.
Oh God, another one.
Yeah. You out of here.
She got some really cute dresses, short dresses, long dresses, and they're all hippie style. All of my stuff that I wore like outside of work was very relaxed, kind of boho chic, stuff like that. Now I'm going more towards the caftans. I swear to God, I'm going to look like a mix between Ava Gabor on Green Acres and Endora on Bewitched. Somebody suggested I needed to do a haul and show them, and I should because they're gorgeous and they're very fancy and it's very fun. And hell, I'll do dishes in them. I don't care. My clothes. So I'm at that age to where I wear what I want.
Yeah, yeah, me too, me too. Hey, Steve-O. Yeah, hippie clothes are awesome.
I love it.
Angie, I can't either. I can't do hormone therapy because the breast cancer runs in my family so bad. So yeah, be gone, troll. This isn't Trollorama today. Today's not Trollorama. We're not letting trolls have a free for all. So bye
No,
bye.
we don't troll in here. We're not mean. We don't troll. I don't do that on my channel. And
No,
and if I do have something to bitch about, like I did the other day, I
it's
made
your
it.
channel. You can do
Yeah,
what you want.
I just did. I didn't want to get the camera out and do all that shit, so I just did it from the laptop. And I cut it off and I did just like a live stream that was unlisted. So I didn't have anybody in the chat, but I just said what I wanted to say and I got it all out. And there are people that are going to agree with me and there are people that aren't. And that's okay.
Yeah, well, I mean, if we had, it would be a really boring world if everybody agreed on the same thing. You have to have both, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It balances out.
And I'm one that, I don't sugarcoat things. If I think something's, full of shit, then I'll say it. And if I think something is, needs to be protected or something needs to be endorsed more, that's what I do. I can't be someone other than myself.
Hey, Rosewater.
Hey, Rosewater. I like your last couple videos. I watched those and I was like,
She's into that. Is she doing the Molly Go Lightly?
Yeah.
Rosewater, I kind of did a little half-assed parody yesterday on my live stream about her.
Oh, I have a problem with her, but that's
God, now she's got, did y'all see that giveaway that she's got going on? She's giving away like nail polish that literally there's a pair of earrings. They came from the Italian jeweler, Mama Beth. You probably know who I'm talking about. It starts with an S.
I don't know. I have Hashimoto's, by the way, Susan. Yeah.
But it's ridiculous what she's got in that giveaway.
I don't know. I wear a lot of David Yurman and Tiffany's, and I have high end jewelry and low end jewelry. Like I mix it together, and I usually wear way too much, and I don't care.
Hey, my husband always says I wear too much perfume, but whatever.
I am one of those people that, as my mother could walk into a room and I could smell her a mile away. That was comfort to me. I can smell somebody wearing her perfume now, and I'm like, ooh, either my butt tightens up because I think I've done something wrong, and because I'm mad, or I'm like, oh, mom's here. Where is she? And my daughter's, oh my God, I got to tell you this, y'all. Okay. I'm already dealing with, 8 months ago, she went down there and she was starting a job. I was scared to death for her because I'm like, is she going to be able to handle this? Some kids can't, some young adults can't. And she called me from Playa del Carmen, and she was in a store and she said, Mom, I had to come in here. And we're on the WhatsApp, which is a great app if you do international calls.
Yes, it is.
She said, I'm in here, Mom, and I smell you. And she said,
bless her.
I wear like one of two, sometimes three Lancome perfumes. I only wear Lancome perfumes. I love them. My husband loves them. She said, I came in there and there was a display right at the door and it was Lancome. And she said, and I just stood there and cried. And I was like, oh my God, don't tell me that. And she said, yeah. She said, they put some on paper. And she said, I've got them in my pocketbook. I'm going to put it in my pillow. And I'm like, oh my God, that just broke my heart. I'm coming to get you. I wanted to say, but
coming home right now.
Oh, it just got me, pulled those heartstrings. And then she said, can you give me $100?
Hang on, y'all. I'm sorry. The water's running. I'm filling up my dog's water bowls.
Pippi says, Mom, best world, you go through a lot of shit. We already talked about it before. I hope you never feel as if you should undermine your own struggle. You haven't deserved it. Thank you. There's I made a video that said there's a blessing in every curse. And
Yeah.
I go through a lot of shit. There are people that say they hate me, they can't stand me and call me all sorts of names, and they never talk to me. And they can't. Why do they hate me? Why do you not? And I've asked some of them, well, you know why? You know what happened? I'm like, actually, I don't. I don't even know you. You know, why would you have such strong feelings about someone that you've never met? Just like I have watched Molly Golightly say, and I'm just using her as an example. I've watched her like 4 streams. I didn't like what I saw, so I don't watch her anymore. Am I going to say I hate her?
No.
No, of course not. Am I going to hate anybody? No, there's some people that I dislike strongly, but I've known them a long time to get that impression. But yeah, I've been through a lot. And, both on social media, and then with my health. I mean, I can't start. I took my methotrexate, which is the chemotherapy. It works as a DMARD. They classify it's a whole thing. Took it today, so I'm going to get sick tonight. But
bless your heart.
You won't let me start Humira for another 3 to 4 weeks because of the damn shingles.
Sarah, that's one of that I wear, Sand and Sable. I have worn it since I was a teenager. Yes.
Yeah.
And that now I can, if the scent of that takes me back, and I know how ain't that funny how smells can just I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but
no, I'm agreeing.
That was pretty cool for your daughter.
Yeah, it I pulled my heartstrings. Thank you. And I hope they are. I hope people at least are seeing another side of things. If you don't know about a topic, learn about it before you speak on it. And that was what I was trying to explain. That's what aggravated me more the past week and a half is that people know things.
Mandy, you are nothing but a junkie whore. Oh yeah, what? I'm a junkie whore.
Oh my God.
Well, guess what? I'm a whore for my husband, so I guess does that count? I've been with my husband for 26 years. I'm 40. I'm about to be 44.
That's a lot.
I'm a freak in the sheets and a lady in the kitchen. So suck it.
I laugh if someone says that to me because I'm like I have people that just will say that you're nothing but a fraud and a fake and a whore and a liar and all this stuff. And I'm like, you don't know.
They're making channels. They're creating channels. That one yes, we've been together since I was 16 and he was 19. And we got married when I was 25, and our son was we had been together for 10 years before we got married. And
that's a lot.
We've been through it. White diamonds, that reminds me of my aunt.
My mom wore that, and Red Door.
And Red Door, I love Red Door. Yes.
And I'll have to tell you this, my first husband's, because my mom wore Red Door. Well, my sister-in-law, his sister, gave me a bottle of Red Door one Christmas, and he said, "You're going to take it back." And I said, "Why?" She gave it to me, and he said, "There is no way that I can cuddle up or even have a sexual thought when you smell like your mother." I was like, I understand. It went back. Oh, Lord. He's like, no, not with you smelling like your mother. No.
No. That's a bit awkward.
Yeah. And, and then I wore Calvin Klein Obsession for a little bit, but then I went right into, I had a friend, I guess I was about 23. She worked at the Lancome counter. And she got me started. That's why 90% of my makeup is by them. My skin stuff is by them, and my perfumes.
Charlie. Yeah, I remember Charlie too, Feltsy. Oh, it reminds her of her mom. Hey, Misdemeanor.
Hey, Misdemeanor. I love her name.
I did too.
In high school, it was Liz Claiborne or Colors by Benetton.
Yes,
Those.
Liz Claiborne. I had a Liz Claiborne purse. I loved
Mhm.
it.
Oh,
Loved it.
I had a sweater. I'll shit you not. It's like, you remember Spiegel, the catalog?
Yeah.
I don't get it
My
anymore.
my my grandmother would have
Mhm.
that, and we would go. I would flip through it,
Oh,
but she
okay.
retired from Riches,
Uh-huh.
so we got everything from Riches. So basically, and then I started modeling,
Mhm.
and I did the first fashion show I did was for Mad About Plaid for Guess, and
Oh,
had I not become a runaway, I would have probably been like, one of the guest models, but I just didn't fit in. I'm a country girl. Was used to beans and cornbread, and like I said on Vinny G's panel, I'm just, that was my comfort zone. I wanted
mhm.
to be back, it's insane how, you go from living in luxury, but you feel more love in a project department. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
I know
So
exactly what you mean. It's where you're loved and accepted, and
yeah,
the expectations aren't so high you can't meet them.
yeah.
We got the Spiegel every time the Spiegel would come, which means
Hmm.
mirror in Dutch, by the way, in case you didn't know. I didn't learn that till
Oh, okay. I did not know that.
Spiegel means mirror, and
Huh.
mom and I would go through it, and when we pick out like what all we wanted, and my mom is as bad as I am. We're both clothes whores, and
Mm.
it was crazy. And we wore the same size. She had lost a lot of weight, and we both were between a 7 and a 9, I guess, and both of us are fairly tall, so we could share stuff. And except for she hated when I borrowed her shoes because I stretched them just a little bit. But it was
Mhm.
always a kid, and I'd always lie. But we would go through, and there was a Liz Claiborne sweater. I'll never forget it. It was navy. It came right to the top of your jeans waistband, and then it had a khaki color woven into the bottom, like ombre into the very bottom of it. And it was a heavy sweater. Do you know I had that thing for 20 years? I
I bet.
My
I
daughter
bet.
wore it. She
Mm.
wore it, and she was like, "Where'd you get this pretty sweater, Mom?" And I'm like, "Well, I've always had it dry cleaned, and I've had it since I was 15."
Well, you remember Izod with
Oh
the
yeah,
gator? My
it's
husband had my husband had a canary yellow V-neck sweater, beautiful.
oh
He got it when he was 15, and then my son, and like you said, he kept it, and my son ended up wearing it. So
ah
that was pretty neat. And you know what? I mean, they're good quality. They'll last
yeah.
forever.
Lacoste. My husband. Okay, he never wore sweaters before me, but I love an expensive sweater on a man. And he's
Uh-huh.
done
Uh-huh.
something for me, so he has a lot. But
Yeah, Scott does too.
the
Mhm.
Lacoste ones and the Brooks Brothers it hold up the best. I bet the Lacoste one is probably 7 years old.
Mm.
I've used the Woolite and then blocked them,
Hey,
but
Carrie.
honestly, it's easier to take them to the dry cleaners because they're all cashmere or
Yeah.
wool, or he has some that are like 100% cotton, but he has like alpaca
Oh
and
my God, let me read this. See, a
okay.
whore having sex before marriage makes you a whore. Oh, listen, I at least was a virgin on my wedding night, and I have been married 28 years. Whore is.
I love, I
You
love
are so, you are so narrow-minded, dude.
well,
Uh,
that's the way they were raised. All the
well, bless your little heart. Aren't you just a saint?
I had
Good
said
for
one time with
you.
my first husband before we got married, he proposed the next day. What does that say?
Right. Well, I made my husband wait a year after we were dating just to
Mm,
make sure that just wasn't what he was after.
right.
And before him, I had been with one guy.
Mhm.
So how about that?
Yeah.
When my thing was when I ran away, I just wanted to go and have fun.
Yeah.
I wasn't you know, very sexual. It was just going and having a good time.
Carrie, why my mama told that, and then I found out that after she got engaged, she was giving it up. So, listen, I said both my second.
Well, you know, we sin. If y'all want to talk about sinning, every time you wake up, your flesh, we're sinners. Period. I don't care what, you know. If you eat too much, that's a sin. If you you know, we could go on and on, but why should we do that? I
Yeah.
saved my oldest daughter's Oshkosh blue jeans over. Oh my gosh, my son used to wear Oshkosh all the time.
Oh, I think that, Chelsea, that is so sweet. Oh my God,
Monique said,
the Oshkosh overalls. She had little pink ones, and then she had some denim ones with pink lace or something, or white lace on them. Shut up, both of y'all. Behave yourself. And oh, I remember those, and I wish to goodness I'd saved them. I swear I would hang them on the wall if I could. Oh, yeah, that person is so vanilla. She causes cavities.
they want us to chimp. Try hard. Try harder next time.
Yeah, work a little harder than that. Oh, Lord. You know, and I counsel adolescents, and I'm like, hold out for as long as you can. I'm just like, look, you're not going to have sex till you're in your 30s anyway. And they're like, what? I'm like, listen, I am telling you, I know this from personal experience, and I hear it from other people. There are women who start at 13, some earlier, unfortunately. Some wait until they're 18, and then on their 18th birthday, they're like, that's their goal. Well, that's stupid, because let me tell you, the best sex that you're going to have in your life is in your late 20s through your 30s into your 40s. Then you're going to hit menopause, which means men on pause.
Hey, and Mark.
You're going to be an asshole for a while, and then it's going to come back. So it's okay, to wait. There's nothing to rush for. And believe me, the first time's going to suck anyway.
Feltsy can't see the trolls, so Feltsy, who has you blocked, baby? Do you know?
Hey, Mark.
Because the only reason that I can probably see them, because I'm pretty sure I know who it is because I have a wrench. So
yeah. And I'm sure I'm probably missing some, but I don't care to see. That's the thing I learned last summer, at the beginning of last summer. Block. You don't have to see all that shit.
That's right. That's right.
Block them. It pisses them off too.
Y'all know who hates me and Mama Beth. I don't know who hates you, Feltsy.
Feltsy, I don't know why they hate you, because you're such a person.
I don't know who it is, but y'all have to tell me later. But it really don't matter, because you know what? At the end of the day, I sleep good because I don't fuck with nobody. I'm sorry. I mean, I don't mess with nobody. I know I'm a good person. I know that I'm not a junkie. I know I'm not a whore. I know I'm a good mother. So that's all that matters. And God knows my heart. So
who was
carry on.
Who was it that she was 2 when her parents got married? So she was a product of a good night. At least it was a good night, hey. Let me tell you, my first time, I was like, really? That's what I've been waiting for?
Oh, 60s. I try to be kind. I've seen you 60s in chats, and I've always liked to chat with you and stuff.
What's cooking this week? I am making pulled pork tonight.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah, I've got okay, I was a dumbass and opened it up before the pressure was completely released, so I did get burnt.
Okay, Mama, I can't see the chat for a minute, so Monique and the mod, y'all handle it. But I'm here.
But I opened it up the last time I used it too soon, and it blew out like hot steam and shit, and burnt my leg real bad. But I'm going to use it again tonight. It's one of the pressure cooker crock pots, and I'm gonna put it in there, and then put my barbecue sauce, because I take some regular plain barbecue sauce, but then I zhuzh it up. I have to put
doctor it up. That's what I do. I'll get Sweet Baby Ray's and doctor it up. Yeah.
And so I'm gonna put that in there. I'm probably gonna start it here in a minute or two, or after we get off. Okay. And then you just put that barbecue sauce in there, and then I put water because it's going to cook down some. And oh, let me tell you, it takes less than 2 hours, and you have
Wow.
a fully cooked, tender roast that just pulls apart. And that's what I'm going to do. And he's going to pick up some potato chips and buns, the ones with the sesame seeds, the big ones.
Yeah,
You know,
that
like big
yeah,
old
those are
hamburger
good.
buns. And I said, that's all I want for dinner. And he's like, that sounds good. And I said,
Mm.
maybe some potato salad. That's about it. Uh,
There's
you are, oh,
uni.
wait a minute. Truth says, you are all losers and are so pathetic, you idiots, for believing anything these women have to say. Truth, you can come in here with a picture and your real name, so you can just fuck right off.
Felty, can you see them, baby? Can
Hey,
you see truth? You can't handle the truth. Uh that you got some bad grammar. Truth. You
yeah.
can't handle the truth.
I think we're just going to go ahead and get them out of the channel. You are no longer allowed to type in the channel
You
because
your
Truth
chance.
can be a nice person. Yeah, fuck right off.
Oh, I just got a message from a DM from I'm gonna have to talk to Mills about that.
Milk
Starts with an
right
H.
here.
Starts with an H and ends with an O. Han.
Oh, what's he doing?
Messing with my Mills.
Oh God,
They
just
just made
block
that
him.
account just now. Yes, Feltsy, yes. They're just making accounts like
Let him. We can
truth,
block
honey.
him.
These people have stood by me when judgmental asses like you were bitches. Monique, we love you, girl. We,
Yeah, I don't agree with what you said this weekend. I'm just gonna say that.
right, yeah, Monique, I was
That's
kind of taken back, like, but she had a change of heart,
okay. Good.
so it's all good.
'Cause I
Carolina,
was upset, but I said I'm not gonna say anything. Maybe she'll come around, like Wendy came around, which I'm glad.
all 60s. I'm so glad you're enjoying it.
You know what? I like having and I wish Mills would come up and tell us what was going on last night. Give us a little synopsis of it. Is she still in the chat? Where are you, honey?
I
Is
don't know where
is
she's
Mills
at.
still here?
I don't know. She might have they were up pretty late last night with
Um,
that bull crap. So with the other one,
Why don't you give
that,
us a rundown on it then, Mandy? Because I want to
okay.
watch it, but I don't. I need to know now, and I think
Well,
the chat does too.
okay. So the crystal meth machine gun thing.
Yes, those assholes.
Okay. All right. Well, um, they have done some background check on him
Mm-hmm.
and found out that what has been said about him isn't all what it's cracked up to be.
Oh, really?
Mills totes a wrench in his chat, and she catches hell for it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and she's been called a pedo supporter. Well, and so this Mr. Perfect, and that's his name. He was the one that was on Mike and Mills, and Mike was tearing him up as he should
Mm-hmm.
have. He
I
has
love Mike.
called Mills a tranny.
What?
Um, yes, ma'am.
Honey, if she's
Uh,
a tranny, that
he's
doctor
called
will go
her.
for a award
He's
in the
called
world.
her a cow. Oh, just good, just god awful names. And so Mike had him on last night. Mike Mills had him on last night, and
Mhm.
apparently, there Mike has already done his research on the other guy, and it's like this. Everybody is their own person, and like I keep saying, you can go where you want,
Right.
and but this guy's taking it too far. He's this guy cuts himself on live streams,
What?
bashes his, I mean, he punches himself in the head. YouTube doesn't do a damn thing about it.
Okay.
And so yeah, that's pretty much uh, what I know about it.
Oh my
He's just been
gosh.
harassing the shit out of her. And oh, he was saying some, oh gosh, stuff. I don't even want to repeat. He was
I hope
talking
Mike
about her,
cut him off. Did Mike cut
talking
him off?
about her marriage and shit, and just stuff he don't even know about.
And nobody should be commenting on anybody's marriage. It's nobody's business.
No.
Let me tell you, I see too much nosiness into other people's private lives, trying to search out and find stuff. And it's all just a way to find a soft spot, the soft white underbelly, And Monique, and I'm glad that you realized and you changed that. That makes my heart feel better. I'm just gonna say that.
Yes, mine too. Mine too. Really, really makes me feel better. Feltsy, okay, I got you. But I don't think it's that person though, Feltsy. Not in here. I don't think so. She just texted me and told me who it was. I'll tell you, Mama Beth, when we get off here.
Wendy realized that
Wendy did. Yes, she did. Yep.
She didn't have all the information, and and that's what happened. It was used as an explosion. It was like, oh my God, there's
outrage. That's fake outrage. Yes.
And everybody jumped on the bandwagon, and we tend to do that when when we hear things laid out.
I'm guilty of it. I've done it before. I'm very guilty of it. When I first came here, I was one that would do that.
People are their own. People have their own business in their own bedrooms, and it's none of your business or my business or anybody's business unless they are hurting someone or someone is there without consent. We're talking about consensual adults. They can do whatever the fuck they want. I have heard more sex stories and people talking about fetishes, and because that comes to me in counseling. Like, is there something wrong with what I'm doing? I'm like, absolutely not. You're not hurting anybody.
Right. That's all that matters.
As long as it's healthy and it's giving you what you need, you don't need to feel guilt about, do you know how many straight men wear high heeled shoes and lingerie in the bedroom?
That's right.
Their wives don't have any problem with it.
They like it. Something,
and that's strange. And people are like, oh my God, he must be a transvestite. No, that doesn't.
No, it's a happily married man that's doing, doing things, and that is what stops divorces from happening, because you can be open and honest and communicate like that, and it's all about satisfying each other, compromise, and you like what you like, and
it's fun. It's not hurting anybody.
No.
I
feel like the only people that have shit to say about that are people that have no life at all
or feel guilt about something they've done.
Yeah,
I see
that's possible too.
They've done things that they're ashamed of sexually, so they're gonna batter anyone who has any feelings about anything else. But let's turn the talk around from that.
Yeah,
so this asshole is after Mills. What are we gonna do? What can we do?
I think that Mike pretty much handled it last night.
I figured he would. I love Mike.
Mike don't play. Hey, Reaper Man. Is that the real Reaper Man? That's a different Reaper Man.
Is that a different Reaper Man, or is this the second one? Maybe next account.
Reaper Man 6468. He knows Gina.
Okay.
My main issue is my opinion was shredded and not heard. Yeah, Monique, that happens a lot too. We see you say, remember when people thought that gays were pedos? Yes, I do remember that with you. I do. I do. If you were gay, you were a deviant back in the day.
You must.
That's right.
Young boys, you have to, and that is so. Oh my God,
Kelly knows the guy that the sicko that's messing with Mills. She said, I fucking can't stand him. What an asshole. He was on that panel. Yeah, did you see it, Kelly?
So he's a perfect asshole?
Oh, that's Dragon Lady's husband. Oh. Hey, well, how's Dragon Lady? Okay, that's the Reaper Man. Let me sub to his channel right quick.
I need to.
He's got 9 subs, but I just want to. That way, I'll know. You know what I mean? Because
I'll remember. Because I love your wife. She knows
Uh-huh.
she's a doll baby. She's
Uni. It was uh who Kelly said he was on Mike and Mills last night because he's been harassing my girl Mills.
so he's a basement dwelling asshole, basically.
Yeah, and he lives in his mom's basement.
Oh my
She's
God.
like 90 years old. He's like 50, and he literally bashes his head into things, and
You know what? It sounds like he needs to stay in the basement until he can get some psychiatric help.
yeah.
You know what?
That's right.
He's safer in the basement. You know what? He can say mean things online if he wants to and try to hurt people's feelings. You know, Mike straightened him out. I'm sure he will probably come at Mills again because these people never learn. But if he keeps bashing his head into the wall, he's eventually gonna get enough brain damage where he can't type. You know, you can always look at it that way. But people self-destruct. You either get
That's right.
self-destruct. You know, and if something is going on in your life that you don't like it, change it. And I tell people that when they come to me, they're like, I'm having this problem and that problem. I'm like, then see what we can do to change this.
Yeah.
Change it.
That's what I tell my mom. She's not happy in her marriage and stuff. And I'm like, when we did talk, we don't talk anymore, that, but she was like, she would lay it on me. Like, what am I supposed to do? I need to, call the illegal aid and try to get me a lawyer and stuff like that. And I'm like, Mama, things aren't going to change until you change them. I can't do it.
Right.
You have to change if you're not happy, you have to change your situation. It's not going to change on its own. That's for sure.
It's not going to disappear because let's say die and fall off the end of the earth. You're still going to be dealing with those people in relationships.
That's right. And Felcy, yes, him too. Who you just put in the chat and retracted it. Him too. Yep.
Yeah. Monique, sir, you can put your Twitter on here. That's fine. Good. I'm glad, Clancy, because Mike is one of those guys that he's no bullshit and he stands up for his friends and he has stood up for me. And I like him. There were times when all that crap was going on with me and I went into Mike and Mills and both of them said, hey, we have no problem with her. Leave her alone. And I was like, oh, thank God. Cause it was really hard there for a while. And, I felt very excluded and, I'm like, I'm being vilified and I haven't done anything where, what did I do? Why is it this hard? So I will always have loyalty for them.
Right. Gina, Mr. Perfect is the one that bashes himself in the head and he'll take a razor blade and because he's bald headed and he'll take a razor blade and cut his head like the wrestlers do. And he'll just let that blood just drip down, and he's crazy. He's more crazy than anyone I've ever watched. Flashing his scars to the camera, has died 3 times and came back. Yeah. And the cops came because they did a welfare check on him because he supposedly drank a whole bottle of NyQuil and took some Klonopin
for a while.
The cops came. Y'all listen to this. Tell me how funny this shit is. The cops came. They opened up the NyQuil bottle and it had grape juice in it.
Oh my God.
I shit you not.
Yeah. You know why he's cutting his hand? Because if you can put a teeny tiny little cut, you don't really feel it, but it'll bleed.
Wrestlers used to do it. That's how the wrestlers used to do it. They would cut the lines in the forehead because we all have lines in our foreheads, and they would, just barely cut it when they would like go to the thing and then the blood would pour down and be like, they just got punched out. But yeah.
And they would take a staple gun to their heads and
that too. I've seen them do that.
Yeah, it's nuts. And I'm a big badass. Have you ever had a staple gun to your head? You can't even feel it. I mean, I actually had it happen once. So when they were doing it, I'm like, that didn't even hurt. I have felt real pain. I have broken bones. I have RA. I have fibro. This is nothing. I had to laugh at it. I mean, it's like, it looks like it would be painful because you hear that like that with the staple. It didn't hurt.
Oh yeah.
But
I couldn't do it.
Yeah, it was an accident that had happened to me, and I'm a dumbass. Honestly, I had the stapler in my hand, and I went up to scratch my hands, and it like chunk right into my head. I'm a dummy. I was like probably 18. This didn't even hurt. And then thinking back about it, because I saw that movie, The Wrestler, I was like, that doesn't hurt. It didn't hurt me. You know, I've been hit with a hammer and it hurt worse.
Gina, it's okay. You can love Xanaxes, but don't love them. Don't love them too much, sis.
That's right. Both at the same time. Don't love them too much.
Yeah, don't love them too much, because they'll stop loving you after a while if you love them too much. Just
yeah.
Keep the dosage low.
Yeah. And if you start feeling withdrawals when you don't have it after a while, lower your dose.
Lord have mercy. They can cause seizures.
Yeah.
I got off of them with CBD oil. Just
Kratom
CBD. CBD is amazing. Dragon Lady said she's mad at you guys because you can't wait until she gets home to stream. Tell her we love her though.
I leave my streams up. I think everybody knows that. So because we don't allow any trolls, and we laugh at the trolls, and I can't think of one live stream I've had that was unhealthy. And I've only removed I removed one video about Trisha that she asked me to, and I said, okay. And then I've removed one support stream because the woman was very vulnerable on it, and she asked me to. And that was about domestic violence and such. So, and suicidal ideation, things like that. So I took that one down, and or actually I privated it and gave her a link, and I said, anytime you want to see this to see how far you've come, it's there. And I think that's it. You know, I've uploaded some stuff and kept on private. We all know about that.
Well, we said, love my weed. Hold on. Weed is amazing. 60 said, love my weed. Shh. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh my God.
Let me tell you.
She's laughing. Oh, we made Dragon Lady laugh. Can she hear?
Can she hear?
Oh, she's at work. Mandy, which one are you? There's like 5 hippie Mandys on Twitter, girl. It's my picture, baby. You should know. You should recognize me, Monique. I'm gonna cut it off. Y'all are all gonna be mad at me. I'm gonna get a bob.
No, you're not.
I know. My husband will just not let me, and I like to keep it long enough to braid it or put it in a ponytail. You know.
Well, I trim the ends. I have the ends trimmed. That's it.
There's my girl. Oh, I want Nicole to come up here. Oh my gosh. Hey, baby. Real Talk Recovery. Y'all sub her up. She is amazing. She knows all about, she's real, and she don't hold nothing back. And look, if you want to know about okay, because I'm on Suboxone for, you know, drug addiction, and that's okay. And she really has a very educational channel, but it's not like, you know, reading like a script. She goes by with her heart, and you can tell she talks from her heart and from her experiences. And I would love to, Nicole, you want a link, baby? I'll send you a link. You can come on panel. But that dude Nick has been, Mama Beth, let me tell you something.
On with him.
He has. I would like for Nicole. I mean, we don't got to discuss it in detail, for detail, baby. But Nicole, there's something that needs to be done about him, because he's blocked from here. Yeah. He's blocked from here. He came in here with his racist shit, and I just don't understand. I don't understand his anger about.
Then he drops into my DMs, and I was like, what do you want me to say? He's like, I've never said anything racist. I said, are you kidding? You put N and then the I and then the G after. And I said, and we had to kick you out. Then you come back in with what, 10 accounts? We had to block all of them. They all had to be blocked. I'm not having somebody like that in my chat. I don't care. I'm not giving them a voice or a platform. They could do it on their own with his little, 30 subs. I mean, he made a video about me and how I wouldn't let him speak. I don't care. It's my channel. I don't have to let anybody speak.
That's right. That's exactly right.
I'm going to give somebody that is racist, and I'm not even going to try to understand them because they obviously are uneducated to even have that view. They are too ethnocentric and xenophobic, and I don't support that. And if somebody's, let me tell you, my daughter lived in Lynchburg, and the little girl went up missing.
Yes, Monique, same guy. I'm sorry.
And they have a huge white supremacist. It's like they have like a church, and there's a lot of land on there. And Madeline had just gotten out of college. And I remember this. She was living in Lynchburg, and she was going to go to school and get her master's there. And a little black girl, her same age, went missing. And I thought, oh my God, that kid's parents. That's what I kept thinking, the child's parents. Well, they found her dead on that property. They had tortured and done all sorts of horrific things to her. And yeah, they found the body in the woods and on that white supremacist property. And that sticks with me.
Hang on, I'm going to tweet this out.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, I can still hear you.
But the idea that somebody could hurt someone for something that, first of all, we have no control over what color we are. And color has only, it's supposed to have elevated some, and some are better, some are less, whatever. And that's human ideas. That's not in our genetics. That's humans teaching humans to hate. Okay, children don't hate. We don't see it. Okay, we're all different shades. Shit, I've seen white girls tan darker than my black friends. Does that so what's the big deal? Okay, and we have different cultures. We can learn from other cultures. We are stronger because we have mixed cultures. We have mixed peoples. We have people who believe this and people who believe that. And as long as you're not about hurting anybody or harming anyone, but instead loving and accepting people and figuring out what you can get from their culture that makes you a better person. If you're not doing that, then you need to take a hard look at yourself, because there's something missing.
60s. What were you on? 60s? Xanaxes. Hold on. I'm going to go back up. Many years ago, I went through opioid. Oh, honey. Oh, it sucks. It can kill you. It's awful. I would rather die than to go through withdrawals again, hey, Dory, how are you feeling, love? Oh, there's Dory, Mama.
I love Dory.
I do too. I've been watching her vlogs.
Yeah, I do too.
Rabo. Hey, Rabo.
Where's Rabo at? Where are you? Why am I not seeing him?
That's what I'm looking to see. Where's because I see him saying hey, but
I don't see him. Hey, where did I miss it?
Me too. Rabo, do you have us blocked?
Well, I don't have her blocked.
I don't see Rabo. Who? Let me see.
Where is she? Because I talk to her on Twitter all the time.
Yes, Susan. His name is Nick, baby. Let's see. I choose paint never pit. Yes. Rabo. Susan. Who's Rabo, baby? Are you talking about Real Talk Recovery or
RTR or RYBO? And there's numbers after it.
Hang on.
Yeah, he did, didn't he, Clancy? Stewie, I've never seen Stewie so mad in my life. Since I've met Stewie.
I had to. Stewie is my son from another mom. And if anybody messes with him, they got a bad day coming, because that is a good man.
Adopting.
I'm white knuckling it through the pain, only taking one morphine pill a day. I'm proud of you, Gina.
Good.
I am. I'm very, you know what? I might be on, I'm not on Suboxone, but I'm on Subutex, and I might be on it for the rest of my life because I have sincere pain, and I just refuse to go through, with, get back on Percocets and stuff that I was on. And, so yeah, but it's okay. You know what I mean? It's okay. I'm maintained, and I don't get high off of them.
That's the thing. If you don't,
Besides what this little kid thinks that you get high off of. Listen, let me tell you something. When you take something and it gets in your system and you kind of level out, you don't get high anymore. There's no euphoria or anything.
no,
Nothing. You feel normal. And you know what? When you're a drug addict and you've been through withdrawals, that's all you want to feel is normal and
mhm.
able. You know what I'm saying? So it's just um he is really mature for his age, isn't he, with you?
Yes.
He is.
You know what? He told his story. He takes his stuff down off his channel, but he told his story. You know, he had a girlfriend. She got pregnant. He felt like, you know, his mom was disappointed, his dad, you know, everything. But, you know, and then she had another baby, and now he's got two beautiful little girls. And he finally went, wait, I got a family.
Uh-huh.
And he pays his child support. He's a good dad. He said he is everything he wants those children to have. They get, you know, for not just material things, but love and time and attention. And he said, and I'm always working on trying to be a better father. I'll never forget him saying that. I'm always working on trying to be a better father.
Okay,
And
let me tell, so Real Talk Recovery, if everybody subs her up, she's going live at 8 Central Time tonight, and we're going to talk about recovery. Um, and I'm going to go over there. I'm going to come up. If you want to send me a link, Nicole, we can talk, girl. And I think we can. It's like it's Real Talk Recovery came in the community just in the nick of time to educate
yeah,
in real look, but not by the book, by real life experiences. You know what I'm saying? And but
mhm.
yet this girl has been to NA classes, AA classes. She is so educated in addiction that she's taught me stuff, and I'm older than her and have been a drug addict longer than her. But you know what I
It's,
mean? We
it's
can
four
learn from
o'clock
each other.
Eastern right now. It's 4 o'clock Eastern right now. So um,
Yeah.
it'll be 8 o'clock Eastern on her channel. So 4 hours from now, wherever you are, it'll be 4 hours from now that she'll be coming
Right.
on. You know, and you bring that up, Mandy. You know, people have misconstrued what I've said, what Pirate said about,
Hmm.
you know, getting addiction treatment, addiction therapy, and it's been all twisted up. And a lot of people heard third and fourth hand, oh, she said this, she said that, and I didn't.
Right.
And you know, when you listen to what I said, I actually said, if you're going on these therapies, do it with counseling, do it with full support. Bring
Yeah, I heard
family
that.
in,
That's exactly what you said. I heard what
yeah,
you said.
bring
Mhm.
the family in, have one-on-one counseling, then have family counseling because you need that support system. And that's what's been
Absolutely.
taken away. And that's what angers me. And that's what a lot of people, they never get off, you know, they never get off any of the what we call the filler drugs or
Uh-huh.
like Suboxone, Subutex, you know,
Uh-huh.
all of it. And I just, you know, and I just want them to have support. That's it.
Mm.
And
Yes.
I thought about going to work in an addiction treatment center. I actually got an offer. And I don't know. I
You
don't
would do
know.
good. You would do really good at that.
Well,
Dory said, I have
thank you.
just been put on pregabalin after 3 to 4 years of no nerve pain relief at all, but I had to jump through hoops and come off so many opiates within a week.
Oh my
Almost
God.
died. Oh God, Dory, bless your heart,
I
sis.
have, I have had
Is
patients.
that working? Is that pregabalin? Am I saying that right?
Gabalin.
Pregabalin.
It's basically it's nerve medicine and works in
Okay.
pain. It calms the nerves supposedly. Didn't work for me. I'll be
Well,
anything.
Reaper Man said it took me going to prison for me to get off that shit. And you know what? It sometimes it takes that that so, like I was telling somebody yesterday at no not yesterday when we went to the funeral the day before yesterday. Um Scott has my husband has a cousin. She's on meth so bad. She's like 41. She looks 61,
Mhm.
and she used to be gorgeous. But they were talking about her and stuff, and saying that she, they felt like she had already hit rock bottom. And I said, some people, because it happened to me, I hit rock bottom. I had nothing,
Yeah.
but sometimes you have to get like you have to get scrapes. You have to scrape your knees and your elbows on that rock bottom before you learn. Sometimes
Right.
rock bottom isn't even,
It's
you
not
know,
the same for everyone. That's the thing.
right.
Somebody can, there could be one person, like, say a mom, and she realizes driving her kids to school that she's too blurry and almost drunk driving. And then she says, I'm not taking any more. That could be her rock bottom. Somebody else's could be they are stealing from their family and they're living, living on somebody's couch and not having enough food to eat because they're stealing to get drugs instead of food or getting a job or anything like that. That's their rock
Mm-hmm.
bottom. Some people have to end up in jail.
Yeah.
Then they're like, oh shit, I can't get this anymore. Maybe it's time. Whatever, wherever that rock
Right.
bottom is, you need
Mm-hmm.
support, you need counseling, you need to understand why you have this addiction
Yeah.
and what
Well,
it's
you have to
for.
be, before you're going to stop, you have to, your whole family, shit, the whole state you live in could want you to stop and be supportive to you. But until you say, I am so sick of this shit, I'm sick of this life, you're,
Mhm.
you're not going to change. It's just, you cannot force someone to
Yeah.
get help for their addiction,
Court
because
order,
you know what,
court
you
order
can.
recovery does not work. And I will
You
say
can,
this a
you can
thousand
send them.
times. Court ordered addiction
That's right.
treatment, rehab
That's what
does not work.
that's
Because
right.
they're only
The
doing
court
it to avoid
orders,
jail. They're not doing it because they want to. Until they,
doing it because they have to. That's
yeah,
right.
they
And that's a
do.
waste of time and resources, because when they get out, they're going to go right back to the same thing because they were not ready for the help.
Right. Yeah, the person has to say it's time on their own. And
Mm-hmm.
you can do all the interventions and force people to go. They're not, it takes, when it's done that way, it takes an average of 6 stints and at least 30-day recovery before it works. Six times. Are you going to do 6 interventions? No, not usually. But what
No.
we do know is that if someone is an addict and they're getting counseling, and they're not being forced, but they're getting counseling on it, and they're talking about it, why, the what, where, and the
Mm-hmm.
why, then they have a higher success rate, and that's support.
Dory, I'm so sorry. She said I had zero support, so changed my GP. Um, Yet it is working, thank God. I've been so ill, but yes, just the pain patch, and that is so good, Dory.
Well,
I've been really concerned about you, sweetheart. And Reaper Man said, best thing that happened to me, I would have not met Dragon Lady. So
see,
see, there's good that comes out of bad, and you
lessons
really have to find it. And Gina, you have MS, baby. And you're on a very low dose. Please don't take this as, no, don't. You
no.
got to take your medication, baby. And
Yeah, and
I
look,
have plenty of.
I have chronic pain. I was in pain management
Mm-hmm.
before they shut everything down. It's been 3 years, and I have had people
Oh, me too.
that I have chosen to, not get pain management and not be able to do things like I would before. But there's a difference. I don't want to do that until I absolutely have to. I'm trying to do it naturally. I use ice. I am constantly, y'all know, I'm packed in ice, and I'm on my medication to slow it down, the chemo, the
Mm-hmm.
Humira, which I get to start back in a month. I'm doing what I can that way. I don't want to go back to, well, when I'm in bad pain, ignoring the pain by taking a medication, and I was on oxycodone, and
Mm-hmm.
I would take, when the pain would get bad, I would take it instead of putting ice on my joints and trying to slow things down.
We
Because
love you, Nicole. Thank you. We'll see you at 8, baby.
see you
I'll I'll
then.
I'll get the notification hopefully, and I'll tweet it out and I'll be there, baby.
See,
Have
Angie
a
J,
good day.
that's me. I've never had an addiction issue. When I
That's
was
good.
in pain management, I was prescribed 10 milligram a day. I never took it all because I didn't, I only took it when I needed it. I didn't take it like on a schedule. So, when I had a flare, yeah, I took the pain medicine, but I didn't take it every day so I could, there was no high for me. It made me feel weird and itch. And
Dory, why did he do that? Is it because of the whole
slow release morphine.
the abuse epidemic, the addiction epidemic to it, or what?
Doctors
I
got
also take
scared.
turmeric. I have heard about that turmeric,
I didn't do anything.
and I've heard it is a miracle.
The magnesium and potassium work, but the turmeric didn't do shit for me. Let me tell you, Dory, in my state, I was going to tell y'all this earlier. I'm in West Virginia, and we have medical marijuana, but we also have this marijuana that you can buy in the tobacco shops, and mine is Pharma CBD. Wait a minute, I'm going to turn my camera on. Y'all don't look at anything, but because I look like shit.
I'm so sorry, Deb D. And anytime you need to talk, baby, just if you've got Twitter, please
I'm
get the hell out of here, Callie Marie. Are you kidding me? Goodbye.
Oh my God, get out of here, Katie. Go on,
Look,
Katie.
no. Oh my God, yes.
Bye, Katie.
Oh shit.
Bye,
That's
Katie.
all right. I got you. I got the screenshot. I'm sending it to Savage. That's
Bye,
okay.
Katie.
Do y'all know that is Savage's grandbaby?
Newborn
They're
grandbaby.
trolling us with her grandbaby's picture and name.
Yeah, bye,
You
Katie.
are a sick
You gonna
fuck.
come in with Sam's? You gonna come in with Shannon's grandson
Fuck
next?
the house. Get the hell out of here. Ain't nobody a meth head.
Katie, we all know it's you.
Meth head looking
Let's say.
cow. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's okay. I'm reporting you too. Here we go.
Good.
What should I report as?
As harassment.
Harassment and bullying.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
And the thing is, the whole chip it out thing about the burnt cord. If y'all want to go see go see my video about it, I explain all about how it's bullshit that her computer doesn't work. And it was all traced right back to her 2009 Mac. We've all seen it. She's not fooling anybody. She needs to.
She's not in timeout. Angie, she's gone. Or I don't play that shit.
This is tacky. You know what? But that's
that makes me chimp out. You want to see somebody get pissed? The house.
Yeah.
Well, call this the house. You're a sicko, a freaking sicko.
Yeah, she'll be here with Shannon's grandbaby. I'm sure that'll be the next account that we'll have to block completely.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? We know it's her. It's been traced back to her.
Everybody, give Mama Beth a thumbs up, please, in the chat, if y'all will.
Thank you.
Please, that would be so kind. Who had CBD? 60s Flower Child wants to know about the CBD, okay. Mama Beth.
All right, let me show this again. Oh, Lord. Like I said, I'm just holding it up to the camera. But
I can't help it. We see you. Oh my God. Babies, I just, no. I'm sorry. We see you.
Okay, Mandy, let me tell them about this.
Thank you for looking out for me. We see you.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, this is what it is. It's the, this is actual, Lord, see? You smoke it, but what it is they
hold on, let me go. Hold on, let me come to the Hangouts and look.
I don't know how to do the percent.
Okay. Oh, but, okay. What is that?
This is Pharma CBD, and what it is it's actual weed, which I hate this. I hate smoking it because it doesn't smell like really good weed. But it works. It's got a little THC in it. As you can see what the readings are. It has a little THC in it, but it's CBD, and I smoke it in a bowl, and then they have the edibles. I don't like the edibles; they all taste like shit.
Yeah, I don't like edibles. It's a different kind of hit when it
calm
relief,
and
okay.
there are different strains that they have, and these are in the West Virginia tobacco shops. I'm sure they'll be everywhere else that we are getting it legalized for medicinal purposes. But let me tell you, it takes like 3 puffs. And my fibro, y'all know I've been having a fibro flare that's been insane. That's why my arms are all swollen. That's why, you know, my thighs are swollen, my upper arms. And he's just like, that's fibro. I saw my rheumatologist yesterday, and it's fibro. But I'm taking this, and it helps. And it helps helps me relax, so I don't, so the nerves aren't going as much. I don't know. It works. The CBD oil never did shit for me unless it had THC in it. And so I asked about it, and they're like, oh, you have to have the THC, so the CBD actually works. You know, they work together. And I'm like, okay, well, we're not allowed to have anything but 100% CBD. They're like, oh, no, look at this. And so we buy this legally. It's like $45. You don't get a lot, but it does help. And I'm not a big pot smoker, so I never have been. Okay, myself. I never have been. I mean, I smoked every now and then, like when I was with my friends or something like that. I never bought it, never had to. But this works, and my husband is really against anything like this. But he said, it's legal now. I don't mind you using it. And he said, I don't care as long as it helps, because he's the one that's packing me with ice, and you have no idea how many ice packs we've got in his house.
Hey, the Godfather.
And hey, it's a lot to go
that
through.
work with the opiates, Mom Beth. Are there any contraindications? Yeah.
With CBD,
I wouldn't think because that's not going to be like in your digestive system and stuff like that.
What you need
when I smoke straight weed, it has to be cookie can. Ooh, Pippi, you got that good.
Wait just a second. I need to answer that question. I'm sorry. For opioids or opiates, narcotics of any time, pain relievers, kratom works better than anything. And I have used it as well for pain relief. If I smoke three puffs of that, and then I take a dose of kratom, my pain level goes down and I relax. And sometimes I'll sleep. Sometimes it'll make me a little sleepy, but I know that I can move. Now, if you're trying to get off narcotics, you know, you need, and also benzos, kratom works. And I didn't believe it would be as effective as it is, but it really works. And there are different strains. You know, you can look up what you're needing, and you know, you'll find the right strain. And I recommend using it's Happy Hippo, I think, .com. They sell it, and it's pure, it's straight. They don't have it in the capsules, I don't think. They have it just as a powder. It's the worst tasting shit you will ever put in your mouth.
Yes, it is.
Look at the Gatorade, and it's not so bad. Do not get it up in your sinuses. When you got the powder in, make sure you put the liquid in and swallow. You do not want that going up your nose, because it's just awful.
It's like doing the cinnamon challenge. You know what I'm talking about?
Worse than that. Oh my God.
Yes.
But that and then I smoke a little kratom, and then I smoke a little, it works. And I am grateful, because nothing else, even I tried Neurontin, I've tried Lyrica, Gabapentin. It doesn't really help my fibro, but they all make me very dizzy and sick. But this this I'm fine. As long as I eat a little something beforehand. You know, so when it hits my stomach, it's not just an empty stomach. But it does help. And if you want more information on it, just DM me.
Unruly and Unestimated said, I've just started a channel, but I'm going to start making vids mainly about my chronic pain journey. Okay, I'll sub to you, honey. Everybody sub to. That is awesome. We need we need, see, this is what we need, you know, and if we all, because like Gina said, we're all going through something.
Yeah.
And if we can, you know, help each other out just by talking, having panels and stuff, that's what this is all about, y'all. And this, you know, YouTube is fun and stuff. And, but sometimes it can be, you know, serious. and
And really, you know
we
what?
can help each other out.
We need it.
Gabapentin shit,
I know
kratom is
so many
awesome if you're not allergic to it. That's good, Gina.
if you're on Twitter, go hashtag CPP, chronic pain patient, and you're going to see that there are a whole lot of people who are fighting to keep kratom legal and not make it.
Yeah, you know why they're trying to make it illegal, because it helps and it's messing with it's hurting big pharma, but big
Mhm.
pharma is awful.
Well, let me tell you, I have it honestly. I have it in my head. It's going to take a hell of a lot to convince me otherwise. I think they're trying to kill us off. They're trying
Yeah, they
to
are.
cull the herd.
Absolutely.
As
Mhm.
my dad used to say, you got to cull the herd. You know, the ones that are sick or weak. You know, those go for slaughter, not to breed. You know, and I hate to
Well,
say
look
that,
at
but
my
the reason
son.
I'm saying it is
Well,
because my insulin. Okay, I
mhm.
have to have insulin to live. I have to have 3 bottles a month. They've cut me back to 2 bottles a month. I don't know why. And it's also $300 before insurance. $300 for a bottle of insulin. If I don't have insulin, I don't live. It costs about $5 to make.
Hi, Cloudy Storm.
Blood
Kratom
pressure
makes my
medicine.
anxiety better, seems to. You can get a different strain, Unruly. They have it for anxiety, actually.
Yeah.
So,
And
like if you
find out
take
how.
Xanax or Klonopin, I know people that have gotten off of Xanaxes and Klonopin and Valiums with the white. I think it's the white
It's the
strain
white
for
strap.
anxiety.
That's what it is.
Cloudy Storm
Use it for
hasn't tried
anxiety.
kratom. Cloudy Storm haven't tried kratom before. Was diagnosed with 2 herniated discs in my neck a week ago,
Mhm.
but I've been dealing with. Oh my goodness,
I
Cloudy
love
Storm,
it.
to get you
Kratom.
some.
All right, kratom. The way it works is it hits a couple opioid receptors in your brain. You know, when you take a pain medicine, an
Mm-hmm.
opioid, we have opioid receptors, and if you notice, they also when you take some of those, oftentimes it'll make you itch a little bit, make your nose itch, make you scratch your head. It also makes you want to smoke more. You will, if you take pain meds and you're a smoker, you will crave nicotine. Why? Because
Yeah,
they
that's true.
balance each other. The
Well,
nicotine
it's like, yeah, it's kind of like when you drink alcohol, you smoke more too.
alcohol hits the pain receptors in a different way, but you'll want to smoke. People who don't smoke normally will want a cigarette if they have, a couple drinks. They'll want to smoke while they drink. Well, what
Oh
kratom does
wow.
is it hits other opioid receptors that aren't normally hit, but your brain is convinced that, hey, okay, we're satisfied here. We're satisfied. You're going to
Right.
want to smoke. If you smoke, you're going to want to smoke. But that's why they want it made prescription only or made entirely illegal, because it hits opioid receptors in the brain, and therefore they want to say it gets people high. I've never gotten high off of it. I've been using it
Mm-mm.
since I've been using it for over a year now. And I'll tell you who, Sean, truthfully, Trisha's husband, is the one that told me about it. And
Yeah,
I had to go
he's
do the
got some good
research.
knowledge about it.
He
Yeah.
does. I had to do the research on it. I talked to my doctor about it beforehand. They didn't even know what it was. And I was like, well, I have friends, and I started telling us certain, they're like, well, try it. And I said, well, what if it shows up on a drug test as an opioid? And they're like, well, you've told us that you're taking the kratom, and we know you're not taking anything else.
Right.
So I'm allowed to use it. Also with the CBD,
Mhm.
using it, now it shows up a little bit on my drug test. It'll show up just a tiny,
Unruly
tiny bit.
said, "Oh, see, unruly, that's the problem." Okay, listen, when I take pain meds, I wanna take more pain meds. Unruly, honey, you need to come to, Real Talk Recovery tonight, and, we'll get
That
can't
is
that
that
hurts my
is
heart
the
so bad
issue.
because that's how I started out. I went to a doctor. He actually is the one that Chris Benoit, the wrestler, came and seen, and the wrestler that killed his son and his wife and himself. Um, that I went to the same doctor that he went to,
He was
and this doctor was a writer. I was on methadone, Percocets. Um,
See, the
I got
methadone should have negated the Percocet.
well, I didn't get Dilaudid. What is the other one?
Fentanyl?
No, no, Demerol. Um,
Oxycodone. Okay.
I could go. I would say I would ride up over there and go in the office and say, you know, I have a migraine, and he would give me, and see, I would tell him to not put the stuff in it to make you not nauseous, the
Oh,
Finnegan.
vinegar, yeah.
I would tell him, don't let him put the Finnegan, just straight, and he would give me a Demerol shot. And I swear I could go there every other day and get a Demerol shot. Plus, I had Demerol pills. He had me loaded down, and Somas. I was on Somas,
Oh, wow.
uh, everything. I had everything, and look at the more. I mean, the more I took, the more I wanted to take, and then I became addicted. Addiction runs in my family really bad. But one thing I figured out, that when I was on pain pills, my pain was a little bit worse sometimes. Like my
Yeah,
back would hurt
it'll
instead of my
relapse.
knee, my back would hurt. Yeah.
It's a
And
rebound effect. If you're on it and you're addicted to it, your body needs it. And so
mhm,
it will make the pain more intensified, and you will have a rebound effect, and you will need more and you'll want more. But if you are on pain meds, I want to say this is for anybody who wonders, do I need to get help with addiction? Do I need addiction therapy? If you are taking something, anything, I don't care if you're drinking water and you're wanting more and more and more and more, you can
mhm.
get addicted to water. People don't believe that, but it's true. You can get
Oh,
addicted to
some
anything.
is controlled
If
substance.
you're
Right.
but if you're, on a narcotic or on any kind of pain reliever, or, a benzodiazepines, you
Mhm.
need to sit and have an honest talk with yourself. Am I
Mhm.
on this and wanting more, and can I control it? Could I put this down and walk away from it and still be okay? Or would I if you'd physically want it if you've been on it for a while, but do you psychologically need it? That's the big thing. And if you have to be honest with yourself and say yes, then hey,
Mhm.
seek out addiction treatment. You know,
Yes,
go
please.
go see a psychologist, and talk about it. And
Mhm.
then they will work with your doctor to help you maybe taper down, to learn how to control the pain. You still want to control the pain. Like Mandy's still got pain,
Yeah.
doesn't want to use for, just euphoria. She just wants her pain
Mhm.
controlled.
Yep.
That's
Hey,
okay.
Scottish Stacy.
That's what they're
Yep.
made for. Like when mine gets so bad that I go back into pain management, I'm going to make sure that I take it when I need it, but I don't take it just to take it. And that's very important to know yourself and be able to be honest with yourself. You don't have to tell everybody in the world, you
Mhm.
can just say, I
Yeah.
need to treat this, and then
Yeah.
get help. You
Yeah,
know,
please.
be honest.
The channel is called Real Talk Recovery. She was in
Mhm.
the chat.
Yes,
Let me see if I can. I will
she's a
put
good
her link in
channel
the
for
put her link in the
people going
chat.
through this.
Here it is. Let me see. I can go to
You know,
her channel. She's gonna have a. She is awesome. Um.
Unruly, if you're running out of your Vicodin every month, and do you have a husband or what? I can't.
Oh
I don't want
goodness.
give your medication to your spouse or somebody that you can trust that will only give you enough for a day at a time.
Yep, that's what I had to do. My husband, listen, my husband would literally take, and what he did, we went and bought a safe,
Hmm.
and this safe cannot be gotten into, I promise you, I've tried to break into it many a time.
Yeah,
But that's you just you do it for yourself, honey. You just
and you
have
have
to
help.
say, and there's Nicole's, if y'all just hit
I
that
did
link
talk to her
that I
last.
just put in, that's Nicole's channel, Real Talk Recovery.
All right.
And she has got, she's already got some videos up.
Yeah.
And
Well,
that's the thing. I'm so happy that you're agreeing that
good.
that shows, honey, that you realize what's going on.
And you know what?
Um,
Having a spouse that understands what you're going through, and he will, if he doesn't know already, you'll have to talk to him about it and say, listen, I'm running out of this every month. I think I'm using too much. I think I'm taking two when I should take one. That's how it starts. You're like, one made me feel okay, two made me feel better. And that's how that starts.
mhm.
So
Yep.
let your husband help you. And you know what? If that's too hard, if it gets too hard for both of you, please go see a counselor. And Dory, you're exactly right. I have a friend in London who is so addicted to pain medicine. He was a drunk. He would say it, and I call him a drunk because that's what he called himself. He was a bad alcoholic. This was back in like 2003, 4, 5. We finally convinced him to go to rehab. He went to rehab, got out, went to his doctor, and they gave him every kind of pain pill in the world because he said he was in pain all over. He had nothing wrong with him at the time. Well, they got him doped up on pain meds. He's taken 3 times the normal dose of Ambien. Plus, he's taken Phenergan at night to help him sleep, not because of nausea. And
Oh gosh, I used to do
last,
that too. I have done that.
yeah, when he was here last time, now he's back to drinking because he just got through a cancer operation. He has a colostomy bag. He's lost most of his liver. They had to do a liver transplant. He is drinking.
No, Stacy, you're not invisible, baby. You're not invisible. We
No,
see
honey, I
you.
see you, Stacy.
We're just
He
in
drank 2.
conversation. And yes, we don't agree with making fun of mental health. That's not
No,
cool.
no, 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 no,
And
no.
unruly, you know what? Those 3 or 4 days a month that you're sick, baby. Look, God, I've been there. This brings me to tears. Look, I've been there. That last week was hell. You know what I'm saying? That I would be out and oh my God, I feel your pain
You're
and
throwing up in the bathroom,
just
having diarrhea, pain all over
yeah,
your body.
not your legs
Yeah.
are shaking and you
Mhm.
get the kicks. Please, I beg of you, just do it for you. You don't do it for nobody else. You do it for yourself.
Mhm.
That's first and foremost. You do it for yourself. Because if you do it for someone else, that's not the way it goes. That's not going to work. You do it for you.
Yeah.
And then obviously it's going to rub off and you know your family and stuff. Do you have family that can, like, you know, you said you had a husband. I just don't want that to happen to you
Um,
or anybody.
Sweet Meadow, the guidelines were not put together by actual pain doctors
Uh,
who specialize
mm,
in pain. There was a chiropractor on the board, and then there were, I think, 2 or 3 other board members who had no medical knowledge. And yeah, they were putting together the guidelines. And I don't think that the guidelines are very fair. They don't let the doctors practice. There are people who need pain medicine. There are people who are killing themselves because they're in so much pain. So no, I don't agree with that at all. And I'm fighting it. And I am on it. I'm on every, registry. I've signed every petition. When they come to my states or anywhere, near me, I plan to be there. I may have to be there in my wheelchair, but I will be there.
yeah.
Because the CDC needs to control the illegal fentanyl and opiates that are coming in from China. That's where they're coming from, not from my local
Mhm.
pharmacist. Okay.
Right.
I can go out and get shit off the street easier than I can get my doctor to prescribe it right now. Now, if I'm in severe pain, say, what do you think I'm going to do? If I'm like, I can't move, I'm in tears, you're going to get pain relief where you can. The CDC doesn't take any of that into consideration. And if you go to hashtag suicide by pain or hashtag CPP
Mm.
on Twitter, you will see people and their stories. And I'm very much involved in that. So,
Okay, let me okay, Mama Beth, please DM where you get your kratom. Angie said please, and the
Mhm.
CBD pharma. I want my life back and be able to leave my house again. Angie, I love you. I'm
Okay.
so sorry.
Send me a DM
Um,
and I'll answer you back. Yeah, that's fine. I'm happy to.
I had a cloudy storm. I had cancer surgery in 2013 to remove most of my shoulder blade. Even if my shoulder is having a bad day and my pain is like at a 7, I usually won't take pain meds. You know
Mhm.
what, cloudy storm? It only takes 5 days of taking pain medicine, and you will be addicted. Your body will be addicted
Body will
within
start
5 days.
Mhm.
5 days is all it takes. Unruly, you have children, a 7 and a 10-year-old. So for those 3 to 5 days, you got restless legs. You're not able to get up and do stuff. That will motivate you to try. Just please try.
'Cause your
Please come
children need you.
tonight to, please click that link, sub to that channel I just put in blue, please. And I mean, I feel you so much that I know where you're at,
The support
and
is
that is such a hard place to be. Um,
and, the fact that you came in here and you opened up, that
yes,
that
that takes a lot,
you know,
and mm,
Andy, take a breath. I can hear you crying.
that
Breathe,
is
baby.
so
Lay down,
how I
breathe.
know.
She's very emotional about this. She's been through it. Listen, it's no joke. But the fact that you came in here and you were like, yeah, I'm running out of my Vicodin before the end of the month, and it sucks, and I'm suffering for 3 to 5 days until I can get my script refilled. Okay, well, we need to give you as much support as we possibly can.
Yeah.
And,
'Cause that really takes a lot. I really, yeah.
you need, I hope that you get your husband to help you by putting your
Yeah.
medication somewhere you can't get it, whether it's locked in his glove box or a safe or wherever. If it's
Well, I was gonna say before Scott got the safe, what he would do is put them in the trunk of the car, and and he would hide the key. You just have to,
actually, there is a difference between dependency and addiction.
right.
The problem is they can come together, and most people get them together. We become physically dependent when, like, we have pain and we have to take medication to ease the pain. Addiction is when we want to take it just to feel good, just to
Yeah.
have a euphoria, as we say. Um, or, you're having a bad day, you're not really in pain, but you take one anyway because they lift your mood. A lot of people do that. And unfortunately, that's where it becomes addiction. You want to take it when you need it, not just
Mm.
because you want it, or because it changes a mood, or you want to get high. Like, it's that's the difference. Like, I can't stand smoking this shit. I don't like it. I don't like the edibles. I don't like the way it tastes, but it works. That means
No, 60s, no, please, no, please don't retract. We love you for opening up. This is an all you know what, when we started this panel, I was like, let's just go to, because I kept buffering my stupid, I'm in a valley anyway. So, I didn't know what this panel was going to be about. I just knew we weren't going to do drama. And I'm
Mhm.
so thankful that y'all have came in and felt comfortable enough. I
Yeah,
mean, 60s, I already, and unruly, you didn't make me cry, darling. It's just, I
it
know where you're at,
got
and
the
that pain. And Deb, that's what I feel like I'm on, the Subutex for pain, and I probably will be for the rest of my life. My doctor knows that. But, I just want, I, I'm that one that I wish I could fix everybody unruly. So it's not you that make me cry. It's just the whole, I feel you. You know what
Angie
I
J,
mean?
can you please DM me? Please
Me?
DM me. No, Angie J.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the
please
she wants
DM
to
me.
know.
We'll talk, and let me see if I can find some resources in your area and get you some help. But
Unruly, do you have Twitter, Unruly? And Deb said, Gina, I'm on Suboxone for pain, was on Vicodin,
mhm.
methadone, etc. But the doctors put me on Suboxone for pain. It helps
And it
somewhat.
works. For
Pain.
some people, it
That's
does.
Deb. Yeah, it does help for pain, and you don't have to take as much. And it's I don't have addiction issues. I can't get help in my area of West Virginia. And
That's
so,
why I want
oh,
to DM me.
60, please, yeah, and yeah, we should have a
For
we
everybody who's
could
opened up.
Angie. anytime we can have a private hangouts where nobody, will just be us, me and Mom Beth, and we'll just be there to support you and talk, and
Mhm.
Mama Beth, since she's in West Virginia too, y'all can, yeah, I just, you know what, Mama Beth, I think
Mhm.
that this, with my buffering, my potato, uh,
Your tater
this
face.
meant to be. That this panel was meant to be, and I appreciate each and every one of y'all for
I do.
coming in here and opening up and being comfortable enough, because that's what I want, and I know that's what Mama Beth wants.
Mhm.
It's just like amazing how we can help each other and support each other, because sometimes even though you have a family, you need some outside, just
You can't
somebody else
tell your
to.
family everything because then half the time they go and talk behind your back.
That's
Way
true.
behind
That
mine. It drives me crazy. But we there are family members we can trust, and then sometimes y'all. Sometimes there are people like my family, my immediate family. I don't tell them anything because I don't want to be the subject of conversation at the dinner table. So
Stacy, you need to get. I think
we
Stacy,
can
you need to.
we
Are
can
you still having problems with? She said, I'm on so much medication. They said it could knock
yeah.
out an elephant, and I feel nothing but want more. Baby, you
That's
please. You're
when
so
that's when you
beautiful.
back up. That's when you've got to that's when you've got to work with an addiction specialist
Yeah.
and get in therapy, and because you don't want them to drop you down to nothing. You don't want
Right.
them to take everything away. Obviously, you have pain, but you need to
Hmm.
have a better handle on it and you have to understand, like what we talked about, the dependency and addiction, the difference. Right now, you're feeling like an addict. You're wanting
Yeah.
more and more and more to get that feeling, that good feeling.
And
So how do we
Stacy,
get
I
how do we
think you're on
take people
methadone,
away?
right? I think Stacy gets to the methadone, or she did. And
Well,
that's a scary drug, baby.
yeah.
Methadone. I was on 120 milligrams going to a methadone clinic.
Jesus. That's a
Yep.
lot. You don't want
Oh, they'll
you
go
don't
up.
want
Methadone clinics will go up and up and up. They
to
don't care. They want to keep you on it. They make money.
government subsidy. You have to pay for the
Mhm.
medicine, plus they're subsidized. But
Um,
the thing,
Deb said, Mandy, I've never felt comfortable, but I see there's others who understand. Good, Deb. I'm so glad that, y'all do. Um, you're on 38 milligrams. I'm coming off. Okay, that's good, Stacy. I'm
yeah,
proud. I'm so proud of you. If you come down 2 milligrams at a time, I'm proud of it. Hey, that's an accomplishment.
yeah,
Be proud of yourself. Be happy. And
and
y'all, this was awesome. And anybody that wants to reach out to me, my Twitter is here you go, I'll put it in the chat.
do that. By the way, anything donated to my channel through Super Chat or however, and even your view time here goes to our animal rescue.
Shh. Y'all hear my dogs barking? It goes to it goes to the animals. Hashtag cloudy storm. Thank you for coming, honey. And
And
if
my
y'all want to follow me on Twitter, follow Mama Beth.
at
We'll be here for y'all.
Mama Beth 1 on Twitter, and my DMs are always open. And while I am a licensed psychologist, I cannot provide therapy online. That's
No, we are only providing support, trolls, while y'all are sitting there about to go crazy and say
yeah.
that we're, because you know what they'll do. They'll swear that Mama Beth's up here trying to be we're
I'm
just,
trying to
this
be
is a
fair-minded.
support group. That's it.
It's I'll listen if I have if I can find resources for those who need help.
Absolutely. There's nothing wrong with that.
Whether you want to go to full on rehab, and some insurances will pay for that, by the way. So if you are having difficulty and you want to come down to where you're just pain managed,
Mm-hmm.
but you need to do it, like, especially with benzos, and I cannot say this enough. I screwed up my appointment because I have to see a different psychiatrist than in my office, okay? Because you can't obviously treat friends or coworkers. That's against ethics. I missed my appointment in the middle of the summer. I take Xanax. Okay, I do. I have bad panic attacks and I have anxiety.
Yeah, me too.
And so I'm on a same dose it's been forever. Okay. And I missed my appointment. They could not get me in. I ran out a week after my appointment. That tells you how I use it, right? So I was like, oh shit, I need a refill. And then wait, did I miss an appointment? And I was really sick because they were messing with different medications for everything from my diabetes to, my autoimmune disorders. I was all fucked up. You can ask anybody. You couldn't understand what I was saying half the time. And
Right.
I missed it by a week. I was like, oh shit. I was like, when can you get me in? And now I'm an insider. These people know me. We send patients to one another, because there are people who specialize in different things in different offices. They couldn't get me in. So I went through complete withdrawal without any help because dumbass me wouldn't go to the hospital. They kept saying, go to the hospital. I'm like, I'm going to die. I'm going to die. They're like, go to the hospital. That was the worst shit I've ever. It was right up there with about dying from, DKA. That was horrible. And they kept saying, she's going to have a seizure. She's going to end up having a seizure. I know this shit. I know I should have gone to the hospital. If you are on benzos, whether it's Valium, whether it's Xanax or Klonopin or whatever, and you're coming down off of it, get help. Seek treatment. You need help. You need monitoring. You need your doctor to put you somewhere for at least.
Very dangerous to do that. You can't do it cold turkey.
2 weeks till it's out of your system. And it was exactly 2 weeks to the day that my symptoms were alleviated. And guess what? Then I had an appointment with my doctor. And I was like, okay, I'm going to use it when I need it, just like I did before. I said, but I don't ever want to fucking run out again.
Right.
Not only was I having the panic and the anxiety, I was going through withdrawals. And I was ready to get my hair out. It's a wonder I didn't shave my head.
Stacy, that's so good. From 95 milligrams to 38. That is good, baby. That's good. And Cloudy Storm, who said that having a pet? I was going to tell you, my husband read somewhere that having pets like dogs and cats is been proven that it lowers your blood pressure and your anxiety. It lowers your blood pressure by 20%, and amongst other things. Gina, just thank you for for everything, just for coming and the mayonnaise recipe. I can't wait to make my own mayonnaise.
And she's right. You need Avia extra virgin olive oil because if you don't use. And let me tell you, Walmart brand. I know I've said this somewhere before. Walmart has the best extra virgin olive oil. They did like this random testing. You know how these companies do studies. And Walmart's was better than the most expensive brand they had. So go get Walmart's brand of extra virgin olive oil. I have used it religiously, and it's great. And the quality is fantastic. And yeah, you got it. And oh my gosh, I cook with olive oil a lot. But
yeah, I do too. Right. Well, I love you all, and
I love y'all too.
Sure it's very, very light olive oil, not dark. Okay, baby, I got the recipe. I'm about to go and check it out. My hubby will be home in a minute, but thank you, Mama Beth, so much. This was awesome. This was just totally awesome.
Thank you. And I think, like you, I think fate's played a hand in it. God made you over, darling. And I happened to be here, and I was like, yeah, I'll go live. Come on, let's do live.
I was like, heck yes, thank you.
I really
this was awesome.
You know what? There are so many people hide the fact that you can't, that they have these problems, or they have addiction, or they have pain, or whatever it is. And sometimes it's mental illness, and we get into discussing that. And as long as it's positive and we have positive results, this is what we're meant to be doing.
I'm all for it. That's right. That's what we're supposed to do. I mean, that's what, that's what we're put here for. And, to help each other, not hurt each other. There's enough pain and hurt in the world. So
Angie D,
Yeah, for yourselves and hit us up on Twitter. I mean, all I can do is just help by my life experiences and what I've been through.
I
And
for a long
just
time
be
for this, but
we love you too, Cloudy Storm. Thank you so much, honey. And all of y'all, thank you all.
yes, thank you
And
to everyone, those who shared their
maybe we'll
stories.
have some more. Maybe we'll have some more of these, Mama Beth. This was pretty good.
You know what?
Um,
I would like that. I think that's
yeah,
positive. I think we can, and keeping the trolls out, keep it as a safe space. I tell you
yep.
what, I'm going to disable the chat on replay because people have opened up and some things they may not.
Yeah, do that, please. That's a
Yeah,
great idea. I'm
but
so glad you thought of
I will leave the video up so people can hear the messages, and they won't
that.
necessarily know who is being spoken to. But
Right.
I love you all. I love
Yep.
you.
Love
You love
y'all.
you. And if you need help, reach out. My DMs are open. Mandy's are open.
Yep.
You know this. I'm Mama Best World One, and you're just Mandy, aren't you? Or are you Hippie Mandy?
Hippie Mandy. Yep.
Hippie
Just
Mandy
hip
on
at
Twitter.
Hippie Mandy. I put in
Right.
uh
Add me, and I'm not on Snapchat as much, but I used to be, and we had some crazy stuff happen in Michigan with the psychiatrist. Yeah, I'm not a psychiatrist. I ain't no psychiatrist. I ain't no doctor with degrees. I am a
she is just
psychologist, and I have
here
3
for
degrees.
support. Okay. We're just here for support.
Yeah,
That's it.
I'm not practicing online. And I haven't been in my office
Mm-mm.
in a while, so. But yeah, I'm a psychologist.
Have
I
a
am
good
not a
day.
doctor.
Yes. Like Gina said, everyone enjoy the rest of your day. Try to be pain free, y'all. Amen, sister.
Amen.
Okay.
Amen.
We love y'all. Have a good day, everybody. Thank you, Mama Beth, so
Thank
much.
you, Andy. And we will definitely be doing this again. I think we should do
Oh,
something every week.
absolutely. Absolutely. All right, y'all. Have a good day. Okay.
I'm
And we hopefully we will see y'all at Real Talk Recovery,
I,
8 o'clock Central Time. Okay.
wait a minute,
Okay.
8 o'clock Central or Eastern?
Did you say Central?
I thought she said Eastern. Somebody
Hang
was
on,
saying
hang,
what is
hang
that?
on, hang on, hang on. I can tell you.
Okay.
Uh, Central. Yep, it's 8. I just
8
checked it on
Central.
my thing.
So that's
8
9 Eastern.
8 p.m. Central.
Okay.
So
If I can make it, I will.
okay,
The,
Mama.
the my methotrexate is kicking in, and my fever. I
You
took
probably need to lay down. Yeah.
I took my Phenergan and I took my extra Excedrin migraine, but yeah, my fever is like really, oh my god, my body,
Yeah.
like, I'm just emanating heat.
Well,
So
you just come and listen or something if you want to. But I
yeah,
love you all. Y'all have a good day. Thank you, Mama Beth, and I'll talk to you in a
ma'am.
little bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna shut the stream down. Once again,
Yeah.
you all know where to find us. Okay, love to
Yeah.
all. All
Love y'all. Have a good one. Okay. Take care of each other. Okay.
right.
Bye, y'all.
Definitely. Bye, everyone.
Bye, Mama. I love you.
Bye. Wait, hang on. Stay in the
I
in there
will.
just a second.
Okay.
I gotta let me. Well, if I can find a button.
Bye, y'all.
Back, I can find it. So hold on just a second.